Hello friends, you're welcome to Queen's Fashion World today with me. On today's tutorial, I will be teaching how to cut a stylish circle skirt. It's going to be a short one. So I have this fabric here with me. It's a crepe material, it's a flower crepe, and I have 1.5 yard. 1 yard and 29 inches. This is what I will be using to cut this stylish circle skirt. So stay with me as I continue. Permit me to take the material to the floor so that's how the fabric is. I'm going to use it to cut this skirt. I just like the color of the fabric. So I will hold this fabric together like this and fold it into two, like so. I'll fold it into two like this. And I will hold this side and bring it to the folded part, like so. Now, how to get this skirt? We just need the two measurements. The skirt length and the waist circumference. Those are the two measurements that I will be using to cut this skirt today. Just like the picture, it will have a gather at the down part. So I'm going to minus what I will add to the down part, which is the gather and also the waistband. The waistband will just be 1 inch or 1/4. So I'm going to calculate it. Now, first of all, I will get the waist of the skirt. The waist of the skirt is 38 inches, 38 inches divided by 4. Upper part, I hope you're seeing. I will check the waist circumference now, the round. The 9.5 inches that I calculate. I will not add sewing allowance because the skirt is flare. So when you open it, you will have excess allowance. So I'm not going to add a sewing allowance to it because it just like the 9 inches like so. And I will mark. So this space now will give me 9 inches. I'll bring my tape to the upper part like this and mark. What I have here is 12 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark the 12 inches round now. I'll keep marking the 12 round. Are you seeing? Then I will connect it together like so. Okay, what I have here is enough to give me the 38 inches. Instead of you to add excess allowance at the round measurement, the waist, you can add allowance to the down part. So when you open it, if it's not enough, you can trim off like ½ inch. I have gotten the waist circumference. I will now check the length. The waistband is 1 inch. So if I check, what I have here is 20 inches minus the waistband 1 inch. 1 inch plus the 20 inches. So this is 21 inches here. Remember, I have 21 here. That means if I have 21 here, I still need 6 inches to complete the length. So the 6 inches will be the style at the down to complete it. So 6 inches. Let me not forget it. I'll write it down somewhere. 6 inches is remaining. Take your own measurement. Depends the person you're making this skirt for. This is my own measurement, please. So I will keep marking the 20 inches all around like this. We have different type of circle skirts. With time, I will bring more to you. So I hope you're seeing now. I just marked the 20 inches all around. So I'm going to cut it out. Then I will cut the down part also. So see what I have here now. Now how to get the style at the down part. Now how to get the gather at the down part. You see this straight line, like 3 pieces of it, and the length that is remaining to complete the skirt is 6 inches. So 6 inches, I will add a 1.5 inch sewing allowance to it, so that will give me 7 inches. So see what I have here. I just place my tape and I measure 7.5 inches and I mark. So I mark again. So I'm just going to tear it, 3 pieces of this fabric now. I'm going to tear it. The fabric is tearable. It's not all that you can tear like this. You have to check your fabric. If you can't tear it, you use your scissors to cut it, please. So I finished cutting the down part of it. It's 3 pieces now. So time to sew it. I'm going to join the 3 pieces together like this, front to front, and I will join this one again to attach to the down part. Let me open the flare now for you to see how it is. So I hope you're seeing the full flare now. It's only one side that is open. So if I open it, this is what I have together flare like this. So I'm going to cut a straight band to attach to the waist now. Then I will show you how you can sew it. So I just weave the skirt now, except the waist. I weave the side, the joining and the down parts. And I also weave the gather at the down, both up and down. So the first place to sew now is the bind. I use a soft stay to gum the bind. I iron it with a soft stay. You can use a strong one if you want your band to be thick. So I'm going to open it like this. Open the band like this. Place it like so. I will sew from the back side and turn it to the front. So see how it is. Now I'm going to turn it to the front. I will just fold ½ inch inside like this. I'll just fold ½ inch inside like this and top stitch it. So see the waistband now, and I will use an invisible zip to fix. I will use an invisible zip on it. So I have the long one now. The length of the zip, the space for the zip, I will use let me use 8 inches. You can use 7, you can use 8. Now I have to fix a invisible zip. I'm not going to give you a full detail. I have it on my channel. If you want the full detail on how to fix an invisible zip, you can watch it on my channel. So I will measure the waist. I'll hold the two waists like this. I'll hold the two parts like this and measure the waist. So I'll mark the 18 inches. 38 inches is the waist circumference. 38 inches. I'll bring the second part of it and check the waistband. Make sure they are equal. The both parts are equal. Then I will mark chalk. I'll mark chalk like this. Also mark chalk on the zipper, the invisible zipper. So that when I open it, the both chalk will guide me. I'll place it like this. So just hold the zip like this and fold it inside. I'll just top stitch it. So now I want to gather the down part, but let me show you something. I reduced some allowance on this down part. You know, the fabric is by 60, so the way I cut it, like into 3 is supposed to be 180 inches, but I reduced some inches inside because I don't want the gathers to be too full. So see what I have here is into 2.5. 120. So what I have here is 151 inches. Gather the upper part now. I'll set my machine on gather. The last stitch is the gather. So when you want to sew gather, you bring it down and you don't stitch. When sewing, it just And when you're running a gather on a long fabric like this, make sure you run 2 lines so that your thread will not cut while dragging it. I'm running the second line now. So how to drag it now? You pick the 2 thread, you drag from the upper part, leave the down thread, the 2 at the down, then hold the 2 upper thread like this. When you drag it, you pull it just like this. Then I will turn it to this side and also pick the 2 thread like this. And drag it also. Okay, so I've finished arranging the gathers now. See how it is. So now how to fix the gather now. So you hold the 2 pieces. So you hold the flare skirt like this and find the center of the skirt. This is the center. I'm going to just pin it here like this so that we'll know this is the center. I'll just pin it. Then the same thing to the gather. You trace the center also. So this is the center of the gather. I also pin. I also pin the center. So this is the center of the gather. I'll bring it together to the center of the flare. Let me remove the pin. If you walk this way now, you will be able to control the gather. The gathers will not be too much one side, and one side you will now adjust all the gathers to make sure it size the flare. So this is how you do it. You start from one center to another, because the flare is very big. So I'm going to start from this center now. And before you sew like this, when you're through with the gather, you make sure you bring the stitch, the hand stitch of the machine, bring it back to the normal sewing, which is like here is number 8. I normally use number 8 as my normal stitch. So I finished joining this side now. So the next thing is to join this other part now from this center, so that the whole gathers will not go to one side. So now I can start from this point now, from the joining part to go to the center now. I can start from the joining part now to the center. That's the reason why I use this method, because of the style. We have different method of sewing. You see how beautiful the skirt is now. So the next thing to do is to close the joining now. The joining by the side, because this is a side zip. I don't want the joining to be at the back. Since is the zipper line where the zip stop. I'll just go in by half inch. I'll just go in by half an inch and sew close to the zipper thread. The thread that I used to sew the zipper, I'll just go in from this where the zip stop now and sew half inch like that. Then use the zipper allowance to run it to the down side. So I hope you're seeing. Okay, and as I'm sewing, I will be careful of this line, this joining. I'll be careful of this joining because I will not want one to be longer than one. The two joining has to align together. It's very, very important. Or you can close another way of doing it, you can leave the gathers and close this one. When you finish closing this one, you now close the gather and join it back. Make sure the two joining align together, and also the down parts, make sure they are equal. You see why I didn't want the gather to be too full, because the skirt is flayed already. Are you seeing? So let me hem the down now. I'm going to start by the side, which is the joining part. You see the allowance here? You have to open it, iron this zipper allowance and fold it like this. I've already weaved the skirt, so I will just hem it with a half inch. So I'm through with the skirt now. See how beautiful the skirt is now. See how beautiful the skirt is. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like. I want to see your comment. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel to see more of this, and make sure you turn on the notification button so that whenever I upload a new video, you will receive notification. Thank you so very much. God bless you. See you in my next video.